All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol AAPL, Apple Inc. And before I jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. Hope you guys find this video helpful and informative. And to all my subscribers, welcome back. And let's see what this chart has to say. So some new things have happened here for Apple that I really want to point out. So it's hit newer lows, right? We've hit down here, and the previous low was 110.98. Then the next one after that was 110.56. And then the next one after that was around 110.05, to the point that now we closed out at 109.98, just slightly below it. So the bulls had a slight recovery towards the end, but this has had a very bearish trickling effect to the point that it hit new lows. And those new lows down here are very important for us to keep in mind if this is going to test newer lows in the upcoming days and in the near future. Every time this tests a new low, it's the most important number to keep in mind, regardless of what's going on, because of how bearish this has been. And if it breaks through that next low, it will break through newer lows. Now, for the bulls, very important number here is 138 and some change. Just to simplify it, 138.50, I'd say, is a very important number for the bulls. They need to break through 138.50 so that this can test newer highs. That's the highest point that the stock has reached in valuation, and after the split, and even before getting there, pre-split, it was a little bit below that, and then after the split, this is the highest that it's reached. So overall, before the split and after the split, this is the highest valuation that the stock has reached, 138.50. Now, from that point forward, the bears have tore this down, either profit taking, fear, or just the bears taking over have brought this down to newer lows. And we're going to zoom in here and look at what's important here for tomorrow. So resistance was broken through, but not until support was broken through first. And the new support levels here at the lowest point is 103.40. Super important to keep in mind. This is a new low that the stock has reached since the split, and falling from 138.50 down to 103.40. Super important number. I'd write that down because even though this recovery happened, 103.40 will be an important number for the days to come and even in the near future. But after that point, the bulls reappeared and they had a rally right before their lowest point was 104. And from that point forward, it started to bring itself up, leveling off at 109.98, above the 50-day moving average, and allowing the bulls to get back into bullish territory. Will they continue this momentum? That's the question. So let's move our resistance level to its new point, and let's move our support here to the lowest point after leveling off and before the run. So very broad stretch here for us, for the bulls and the bears to look at. Now 103.40, like I said, most important support level here for this stock in general. So it's something to keep in mind and have written down to pay close attention to what's going on with the stock. Now our support level is 104.88 before even getting close to 103.40 and so forth. We have our 50-day moving average, which is 107.93. As long as we stay above it, the bulls are in control. The moment it breaks through it, the bears are in control. But the bears won't gain control fully until they break through support. So if the bears bring this anywhere near support, even if they don't break through it, they were able to break through the 50-day moving average of 107.93. Now, if they break through support, which is 104.88, not only did the bears break through 50-day moving average of 107.93 and get into bearish territory, they broke through the first support level that will start to bring this down to newer lows and new levels of support. So very important to keep in mind that the bears will do their best to break through the 50-day moving average, but their true goal is breaking through that support of 104.88. So something to keep in mind. The bulls will start to lose control if that happens, and this will be on its way to new support levels. On the other hand, the bulls are going to want to keep themselves up above 107.93. And by doing so, they need to break through resistance. And our resistance is 110.55. So if resistance is 110.55 and that gets broken through and turned into support, the bulls will be on their way to newer highs. And their next resistance level after that will be 111.54. But before getting there, they need to break through 110.55, pull themselves further away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction, and turn that into a support. Very important for the bulls. I can't emphasize that enough, how important it is for the bulls to break through that. They have to break through it to continue this momentum and continue to work their way up to newer highs. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video talking about the dates of the pump when the Fed has been pumping the market and what reactions it causes and why you should be paying close attention to the S&P 500, and also look for companies that are reacting with the S&P 500 as that video is showing, as the S&P 500 is doing, and see if the same reactions are happening to those individual stocks. Pick an American company or look for an S&P 500 company and just analyze it in the last couple of weeks or the last two pumps that have happened to see how that stock reacted, to have an idea if it's one of the ones benefiting from these pumps. The reason why I say that is because it's so important to take advantage of this great information that many investors are overlooking. And if you're one of those that has overlooked it, it's all right. And if you're a first-time viewer and investor coming across my channel, awesome that you found it. I hope you find these videos helpful and informative, and everything that I've shown so far if you're an Apple investor or looking to be an Apple investor. But don't miss out on the information in that other video that's about to pop up, because that information has helped me make money even when the market is falling, or even according to whatever is going on in the market. Now, keep in mind, I'm not telling you guys to buy, sell, or hold, but it's just great and vital information that many investors don't know about, or they do know about it, but they've overlooked it or didn't quite understand it. And I break it down so that you guys can go ahead and take advantage of those tools and resources to make some money. As always, if you feel encouraged or inclined to subscribe, please do so. But don't forget to click on the bell so that you guys don't miss a single video that I post. And that way you guys can receive up-to-date chart analysis on every single chart that I do. I post daily, and that way you won't miss a single video and you will be up to date on every single chart. Share this with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button for me to let me know you watched this video. And thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.